Hi everyone. It is I, Hexus. I totally didn't screw up 2 hours of recording. What are you talking about? Hi.
Okay,
For
so
context,
we
people, what happened was when we were recording a 2 hour long podcast, somebody forgot to hit the audio button.
Yeah,
he pulled an
Axero.
Axero. No, it was Hexus this time.
No, what are you
Um,
talking about? I'm always paying attention. Shut up.
we might reprise the topic later, maybe with different people. I will say that it was are we old or video games suck now? But don't worry about that topic. I'm just gonna push it to the side over here. uh, so that we don't like go on a loop since we said a lot of things. I suggested a new topic.
Okay.
And I guess since I'm saying this, and while Hexus is over there sulking, hi everyone. Jaxiam here, and welcome to the Knights Gathering podcast, second episode. It should have been the third, but don't worry about that. Um, Today I want to talk about board games, anything and everything. I love board games, and I do include cards here, so Uno and all that stuff counts. I'm gonna lead us on a very, very fine line here, since I don't want to take too much people's time, and I want to keep it interesting. How do you feel about home rules for games like Uno? And I'll hit it up to you, Traveler, while Hexus cries there for a little bit.
Well, to be honest, home rules ain't exactly a bad thing because if you have like a little family and such, and you have like a home rule that makes it fun for everyone, that I don't mind.
Yeah.
But when it only helps one person, that's when it gets a little
Do
tedious.
you have any that you do that you don't think are officially Uno rules?
Uh,
I use Uno as an example because it's the one where people have their own rules in almost every household.
I think it. I'm not sure if it's an official rule now, but I know we usually like stack plus twos together. But other than that,
Yeah, that is officially in the game. Totally in the rule book, somewhere around there.
That is, it's kind of universal.
Yeah, if it's
So,
universal, it's a rule. It's
well,
just that
yeah,
Uno
but
doesn't know how to play their own game. I don't know what you're talking about.
that it reminds me of a post I saw the other day. Sometimes scrolling through YouTube Shorts, I found one of Uno having their official rule where they had put in their Twitter account um a plus how the plus four rule works, and I'm sure both of you will not agree with this. Officially stated in the rules, when you get plus forward, you are meant to draw cards, and your turn is automatically skipped. You cannot plus two it, you cannot plus four it,
Like
and
I
that's it.
said, like I said, they don't know how to play their own game. Listen, if everyone does it, it's like without even like mentioning it, like around the world, if everyone does it, it's because it's a part of the game. It's like when
Yeah.
you're playing. It's like when you're playing like a video game. The creators will be like, "Oh, this is not meant for this, but you can still do it." It's because you can't.
But there's a another rule that people don't use that is because they made the digital like the game, not the physical card one. It's an option that you can put that rule in it. Where someone can call you out on plus fouring them, and a lot of people don't understand that the reason that rule exists is if you choose to plus four someone and they say, "Hey, you could have played something else that wasn't a plus four," they have to draw instead of you, and they draw six. It, basically they draw. I think yeah, they draw the four cards, and if you called it wrong, you draw six instead of four. And a lot of people just hate that rule because it's convoluted and non. It takes more time than it's needed. There's I don't know. Uno is one of those games where you could go to a friend's house and suddenly they're able to skip getting plus two'd, and that's just not something you do. and believe me, I had run into that. I don't know if any of you have ever played with that rule, but I do not like it. You can use skips on yourself when you're gonna get plus two'd.
I, when I was at college, we used to play Uno all the time. It was a warfare. It was scary. Every time we pull out the deck, there was sweat in the air. We call ourselves, are we ready? Are we truly ready to play this game? What are the rules? And we all universally, collectively said, stacking is one of them. The 7 and 0 rule is also another one. It was dark times back in college. Horrible, horrible dark times.
Dude, are you kidding me? In high school, I always got called a cheater because of one friend of mine.
That is what the
Only
fists were
because
for.
I make them draw like 10 cards in one turn, all the while I'm getting less and less cards.
See, Traveler gets it.
Yeah. Um. There's another rule that is optional. Some people use it, some people don't. If you have it's the discard rule where if you have a zero of a color, you can discard everything in that color's radiant. So if you had a zero and the rest of your hand is red, you can win even though you have like 8 cards. Yeah.
Eh,
Some people don't like that.
it's not that I don't like it, but I feel like if you had the same numbers, you can put them all together.
Oh no, the same number is fine, but it's when you
Yeah,
have
the same colors. Yeah,
yeah, it's the same color,
I don't.
and it only works if you start it with a zero. If you start it with a one, it won't work.
Yeah, but that one is too Like I'll be
Yeah,
honest, I never play anyone with that. I mostly play with the same number rule, and that's why I'm like, yeah, that one is fair.
yeah, same number is fine. You can stack 4 of them or more if you have more of them. It's a good way to get rid of cards.
Yeah,
Um, what about stacking plus fours?
that is a rule that should stay in because if you can see someone
It's
else getting,
horrifying.
yeah, exactly. Like, hey, man, like it's at this point, it's like you're doubling down until someone messes up.
Yeah, and then there's someone that ends up drawing 16 or more cards.
Exactly, and it's funny. Like, sure, they get to suffer, but you know that the game is still gonna like continue, so you're probably gonna be next.
There is one that I don't like stacking on, which is when you throw a plus four and you say a color and they have a plus two of that color, it has to be a plus four. It can't be a plus two. You know what I mean? Because it's lower
Like
in
you put,
value.
like you mean you put the 4 and then you put a 2 on top of it?
Yeah, like the person you target, they have a plus two. Let's say you call it red, they have a plus two red, so they throw it and it passes on to the next person, so they have
Oh
to
no,
draw
that yeah,
six.
no, that
You
doesn't
don't like
count.
that.
That doesn't
Yeah.
count because the color doesn't exist yet.
No, but I'm saying they called it because they
No,
can
they
call
can't.
it.
Even if you call it, like you still cannot play it unless you draw the cards.
Exactly.
Um,
In which
yeah.
But those are fine and all. There's a lot of Uno variants. Like there's
No
Uno
mercy.
Liar, Thief, No Mercy, which we played, and it's honestly one of the fastest Uno games because if you end up with more than 25 cards, you're out. And there, it's very easy to make someone
All
lose in
right,
that one.
all right, traveler. What is your favorite board game?
Uh, hmm. I would say Monopoly, but that takes too long. So I'm gonna have to go with a good old classic, Mousetrap.
Ooh, Mousetrap.
I never played Mousetrap.
Mousetrap is not something we play regularly here. We mostly play uh Monopoly and Life and stuff.
Yeah. One game that I do
But
want to play one day is Risk.
Risk is fun.
I bet.
um but another I do have to say Monopoly is my favorite board game. I know the rules by heart. The only thing that I don't memorize is how much money a person starts with because I always have the little rule book that shows how much each person gets. But other than that, I do memorize a couple rules like the snake eye rule, free parking. Uh, there's the triple dice, the speed die rule, which is very chaotic. I played a lot of different monopolies. I even know multiple strategies to win best. Stuttering. Statistically, the best thing you can do to win in Monopoly and stuff. And Hexus has seen how I manipulate a game even without playing it. We had
Yeah.
an activity at Hexus's house with a couple of real life friends and stuff. And they were playing Monopoly when I got there, so I couldn't join.
Yeah.
But since I got there after, I was like, you know what? Let's speed up the game. I started going around the table, being the the little person in their shoulder, being like, "Hey, is there anything you would trade for? Is there anything you would do to get this moving along?" And little by little, I got them all convinced trading is a good thing, which it is because it moves the game along. But it kind of went down a very fast steamroll of they started trading, and as soon as someone got enough properties, they got houses, and people started falling left and right.
Yeah, and then I was in the middle of it, and I was like on the last three.
So what
Uh,
I did is that my goal from the beginning was just to get the game to run faster, not because I wanted to play, but to get it moving. There were three people left. Hexus had some properties, but he had the least amount of properties, least amount of money, and I managed to convince him to because in the official
you
Monopoly
didn't
rules,
convince me. I had two powerhouses, and I was the tiny hot dog in the middle. I couldn't do anything. I had like $50 on my
um,
name.
in the official rules of Monopoly, which is how I got both of these powerhouses going, is if you choose to give up in a player's property, you have two options. Before you give up, sell all your things, or if you choose to give up without selling any of your properties, including your money, the houses that it has, anything, they inherit whatever you had with houses and all. And so I convinced a couple players to do that back and forth. So these, because of that, one player had almost all of the board, and another player had just enough wealth and stuff on the board to stay alive, while Hexus didn't have much. So when he fell to not the one with the most properties, but the second one, he gave up. And I realized that at that point, they both had enough income and properties to keep the game going for hours, and that wasn't the point. Um, so I was like, you know what? Settle it with a dice roll. Because I figured if they kept going in the loop, eventually the one with more properties would win, and that wasn't what I wanted. So I kind of manipulated the outcome, and the dice decided that the one with slightly less stuff ended up winning. So Hexus, you won by
Yeah,
default because you joined them.
I know. I know.
I got the wheels turning. Like it's kind of messed up to say this, but it's fun to manipulate the board in Monopoly. Kind of
Yeah.
have people join or go against each other, and you just sitting there quietly.
I'm more.
This is why people don't trust me sometimes when it comes to these board games,
Yeah.
and they
I tend to always put you on like cautious. I'm like, okay, I'm playing against Jaxiam. Jaxiam is a big brain person. I have to obviously not fall for his schemes, and people
the
tend to
best
forget
part
about that.
the best part is I do scheme, but there are times since I'm used to scheming, I know people expect that, so sometimes I just turn off my brain and don't scheme at all, and they're like, "What is he plotting?" And in my head, it's just la 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 la, and they're like, "Oh no, he's on to
He
me."
hugged to me. The funny thing, I think my favorite type of games is when we're playing like guessing games.
Yeah,
Those are my favorite because people would never. they usually don't guess that is me. Like they don't
Yeah.
like it's hard. People don't know if I'm like what I'm saying is true or false. And most of the time I'm being truthful, and that's the funny thing. I just drop like a little hint of lie. That like not even a lie. It's just like missing context basically. And it's quite funny because when we were playing werewolf, uh, like you guys were like, man, I don't know what he's trying to do, because he sounds like the bad guy, but he doesn't sound like the bad guy.
Yeah. I don't know. What are your strategies, Traveler, when you play games like Monopoly? You just play
Um,
quietly and try to get as much as you can, convince others around you.
basically, yeah. Also, werewolf. I've never played that.
Um,
Oh,
Werewolf is fun. So Werewolf is similar to Mafia, where there's someone that's bad and trying to kill others. We were playing a modified. We were playing 1 minute Werewolf. A friend of ours explained to us the rules. Different roles do different things. One of them can see uh, a person's cards or cards in the middle. One of them is drunk and they swap their card for one of the ones in the middle. The werewolf wants to win by not getting eliminated, but they can have minions that if they get eliminated, the werewolves win. There's one called the Tanner, which their entire goal is to get killed. So if everyone votes for the Tanner, they win. There's the Huntsman, where if you vote for them, they get to shoot somebody else they want. So they go down, but they take somebody else with them.
I
And if they kill the werewolf,
I
even if you only kill one werewolf, you win.
I will be down to one day making a video of playing the game, because the funny thing is, a long time ago I did an animatic of us playing it, but it sadly got
Yeah.
deleted, and I
No,
was
that
like,
was. I think we played Mafia that time.
yeah, it was Mafia, but what I mean is I had an episode done, but
Yeah.
yeah, like because of the computer disk being corrupted, I basically lost it. I'm like, I finished the
That
video,
was so fun. That was really
everything
fun.
was done, and it's all gone. Thanks,
Mm.
hard drive,
That's
motherfucker.
that's unfortunate, but it's fun because you have to like not only know your friends and read their expressions and what they're saying or doing. Someone could completely lie, and things could go
I
very, very,
I
very
still
wrong.
remember the first time I joined the table because I was in the grill. That I don't exactly know what happened, but it was like Nicholas and who was it? Was it Flarius? I
That
think it was Flarius. That he basically he was like, "Oh, I'm not the I was the mafia. Like I was
yeah.
the thief." And then Flarius was like, "No, I'm the thief." And they were like confused with each other. I'm like, "What's going on?" And then you had that expression of, "Oh no, they're messing with me, or they don't actually know what's going on."
And the worst part is I caught on to what you were, and I'm like, oh, I know what I am now.
Oh no no
Because
no, that was I wasn't in
oh,
that
that
game.
was after.
That was
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
before, yeah. That was after, yeah.
Yeah. But in one of the games, there's someone who can trade cards because they're the troublemaker. I got my card traded with Hexus, and I quickly knew what his card was.
Yeah.
I kind of came to the conclusion of, oh, I know what you are, and because of that, he's like, I need to play the helper to the werewolf. I need to be suspicious or whatever to
I'll
get
be
eliminated.
honest. I'll be honest. When we play games like that, we tend to be like L and Light.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just had the internal monologue. Like, oh yeah, I'm not the werewolf. Inside, you fool! I was the werewolf the entire time. Come on, vote for someone else. And then in yours ahead, it's
This
like
is
this
this is
guy is clearly
why
the werewolf.
it we do plan on doing it in the future, but this is
Yeah.
why if we play Among Us, Traveler, it's gonna be chaos.
Oh dog, I
Oh God, when we play Among Us,
It,
you
we
guys are
have
gonna
to
hate me.
when we play
we have
Among
to
Us.
see if we can play it. We have to see if we can play it with proximity chat, which I know it's gonna be tricky.
Yeah.
But if we can manage to do that, that's gonna make it better. Cause oh my god,
Dude, I can't wait to play Among Us because I know we're gonna drop some big game dumpy brain moves. And the thing is, I have played Among Us with my friends, and there were times they were mad at me because like, but how were you here? I'm like, I don't know, I just did.
One time I played with some friends. Flares was in that, and so was Axero, and I managed to convince them to kill each other by doing nothing. We were not a lot of people, so we only had one imposter, and it was me. I
Oh,
only killed one person,
uh,
because they would keep blaming each other and pointing at each other, and I was just like, let them. I would just watch as chaos entangled in front of me, and I was like, this is very interesting. And then I would add some fire to the flame. I would be like, oh, yeah, I did see them there, or no, I didn't. And they would like, see, and no one thought it was me. I was just like, oh yeah, keep
so
playing.
so I had a very funny moment with your soon to be wife. Uh, so basically, we're playing Among Us with another friend of ours. Uh, and I remember like we were playing, we weren't talking, so it wasn't cheating. And I was like, and I got killed on the first round. I was like, man, yellow killed me. And the thing is, you know that when you're voting, no one can see your messages when you're dead, right? So there was a glitch that your wife, soon to be wife, could see my messages. No one else could. So she goes like, "Wait, Jello killed you?" And that's where my brain was like, Nat can read my messages." And you know that scene from JoJo when the little kid is pointing at Kira? It's like, it's him! He's
Yeah.
the killer! Get him! Dude. And the
It's
funny thing
funny.
is, it was like, how do you convince these people that is yellow? She was like, oh, I can see someone's like message when they're dead. They're saying that is yellow. Just everybody voted for yellow. Oh, dude, it was funny. But yes, once we play Among Us, friendships are gonna break.
Yeah, I feel like Uno and some other card games will do that too. I recently, I got, because I was really curious about it. It
Mm-hmm.
seems kind of complicated, but I got the Minecraft Explorers card game. It's not one that seems to be ruined, based around ruining friendships, since your goal is to beat the game together. So it'll be less toxic, but it'll definitely be interesting. What other board games have we played? We played blackjack before, and that's fun.
Yeah.
Some people call it 21 blackjack. Have you ever played it, Traveler?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, the rules are really basic. Some variants of it are different. Like sometimes you can see the card below, sometimes you can't. But what it comes down to is you use poker cards, you use blackjack cards, and you um have two cards. You're given one face up, one face down. I like the rules where you don't see the face down, so it's kind of that's mostly what's used. But in some versions, you can see the one face down. But the one face down can be anything from a two to an A. Um, the A can be a one or an 11. Any other letter card like the queen, the king, and the joker, or the jack. Sorry, not the joker. The jack. They can all be 10. Your goal is to reach 21 or closest to 21. So 20, you're good. If you go above it, like let's say you get uh, a
You
10, a
crash out,
2,
right?
yeah, you basically
Oh,
lose.
I remember another game that we used to play. I don't remember how you call it in English.
Dilo en español and I'll tell you.
Pitadito. The one that we slap each
What?
other's hands and break each other's fingers.
Oh, that one.
Oh God, I know what you're talking about. I forgot the name. Slapback?
Yep,
No.
yep.
Yeah, dog, dog. For us in high school, that was competitive gameplay, dude.
Yeah.
We
Fucking
broke out.
how?
Dude. We were
Our,
animals.
our hands would be red and numb by the end of it.
Dog, you know that that clip from SpongeBob when he looks at his fingers and they're all broken? That's how we left the table, dog. I remember having scratches and bleeding. It was intense.
Oh my. Yeah.
What the hell?
That's yeah. High school intense,
Dog,
but yeah,
uh,
that's how you play 21. It's very simple. If you think you have room to get more, you say hit me, and you get as close as possible. And it's very simple. You could get really lucky and get the perfect 21, which is getting an A and a letter, because 11 plus 10 is 21.
Hmm.
But it's a chance game. Obviously, in casinos they play it with gambling. We just play it for fun. I played poker before, and that's interesting. We
it's
we tried
it's
playing
fun.
poker.
It's fun.
It's fun. Well, obviously we don't have like massive stakes. Where like we do have the chips. Um, we played Brica, but I don't know how to translate Brica into.
I don't. I can't remember the
Describe
name.
it.
There's a club, a sword, a cup, and a coin, and they have value. I forget. I'm gonna look up how it's
Yeah.
on
Oh, I
if it
played.
has a translation.
Dominoes is also good, but that's probably something
It's
over here.
Acero
uh
asks, "Is Yu-Gi-Oh a board game?"
Yes.
no.
What do you mean
What?
no?
No.
It's it's technically it's a board game. You're playing cards.
Okay, I'll say this so the ladies will not fight. Technically, yes. Technically, no. Yes, because it's more of a tabletop game, but no as well because, well, to be
Because.
honest, it can be a board game depending on what you use, like a playmat or something,
But yes, Yu-Gi-Oh is a board game.
and how some cards use dice.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Um, Brica doesn't seem to have a direct translation. Some people call it tacking card game, but it doesn't seem to have a direct translation.
Yeah.
I don't think we play that here in the States, as far
No,
as I
it's
know.
pretty fun as well. Here's an image of it.
Yeah. Let me put that here.
Yep. No, I mean you can. It's not.
I mean, I have to put it on the
Once it
timer.
decides to load.
All right.
Uh, you put it there,
How dare you?
and it'll be pretty, and
Uh,
not cursed.
I'm trying to think of another
It's
board
not
game.
AI generated. There you go.
Yeah, no
So
clue.
that's how the cards look. Yeah. Um, the some numbers are worth nothing. The point is to end up with the cards with the most value. So you throw down, let's say, the mate. The main card is the sword.
Dog, what is this?
That means that that card can take the other cards, and you want to end up with the most points. It's a brica. What do you mean? What is
Nah,
this?
dog. I have looked at briskas before. These are not the cards. I mean, yeah, the sword and the clubs and the cup kind of look like it,
Uh,
but that's a
I
weird
just
looking
look for
coin. Nah,
basic
dog.
ones.
That doesn't. That cow looks kind of weird.
Fine.
Look for the good one with the
The
woman.
okay, Jesus.
Give me the good briska cards. This look like a bootleg of a bootleg.
It was a bootleg
Yeah,
version. It was
this looks like. There we
there.
go. There it
Happy? Are
is.
you happy?
I am satisfied. Yeah, dog, because that looks like a Temu deck, dog. Nah.
Essentially, the one, the three are the most valuable. For some reason, the makers of this decided that two, four, five, and six and seven meant nothing value wise.
Kind of like real
Um,
life.
10, 11, and 12 also value something. So yeah, that's the card. Those are the cards. The game's not complicated, but you have to know to count the cards, right? To know the who won. Any other board games? There's What have any of you ever played? It's
Yeah.
called India in or Sorry.
No.
Oh, definitely. Me and my family used to play the shit out of that.
Sorry.
Sorry is really fun.
I haven't played it.
Uh, Sorry is like the official version of it, but there is different ones.
Okay.
Um, you the goal is to like reach the end, and as you go through, you take out other people. It's like Trouble as well. Trouble is very similar.
Oh yeah, how you guys playing Jumanji?
I'm
No.
disappointed with Jumanji. I was gonna get it. I was gonna buy it because they have it at Walmart,
Wait, they're
and
at
I didn't buy
Walmart?
it. Yeah, I didn't buy it for one very simple reason.
Dog,
Movie.
I found it in my backyard. I mean, the game was kind of weird, but you know,
Wait, what?
God
there was
damn it.
like this weird hobo guy that came out.
He's quoting the goddamn movie.
I know, but I was gonna say, the movie is actually way better than the board game
Yeah.
because the board game is just you guessing and doing little trivia quizzes and stuff,
Uh.
and the punishment is lame. It's like, oh, you go like one step back, or it's
Dog.
not.
A game that I would totally play, and it is a very dangerous game. Dodger Dare.
What?
Dodger there.
Dodger Dare.
What the hell is Dodger Dare?
Oh, you guys don't know. Okay. So, it's a little inside
Mhm.
joke. Well, not an inside joke. It's like a little joke for a certain show. But I would
Mhm.
actually be down to play it. So, in the Amazing World Gumball, uh,
Mm.
Gumball and Darwin made this board game. Like, they made it. And they,
Oh, I see it. I see.
yeah,
Yeah.
and they basically, the point of the game is you have to do, like, the dares, or basically the world ends. And it's quite funny because it's like, oh, you have to like what was it? Like one of them is like, oh, you have to tell a cop that you're trying to look for like I forgot what it's called. Uh Not a criminal, but like a weird person when you're trying to sketch them and all that. And basically every time the cop looks down at his notebook to write down how the person looks like, the person itself has to wear what
The
the
description.
description is. Yeah, and I thought that was really
That would be
funny.
very dangerous to play in real life.
I know that's why I would probably play it because
No.
I know my dumbass would be down for it.
Oh God, that
Another one
is.
was like, oh, you can't use your arms, and then their arms disappeared.
Oh no.
And the
Oh,
game,
there's one that
yeah.
we've played at Hexus's house. Super fight.
Oh yeah, dog. That is I would actually be down to play Super Fight here too.
So have you ever heard of it, Traveler?
No.
You have a card that's a character, and you have a card that's their superpower. And somebody else has a card that's a character, and they have a superpower too. And you have to debate and argue why your character beats the other. But some cards are pretty bland. Like one of them just says a skeleton. So we imagine, okay, then what skeleton would it be? Okay, it's Skeletor from He-Man, and he has the body of a horse, or he is 10 stories tall. It gets ridiculous.
I
And
remember one of them that was really funny was like I think it was Katniss with I don't remember what exactly was her superpower, but then I had like a 10 stories tall like spider,
yeah,
and you know they were like, oh, but Katniss could do this. I'm like, dog, I have a spider the size of New York. I would probably beat you. Yeah, but Katniss can just like hide herself until it dies because of gravity. I'm like, dog, if this thing is born.
not gravity, the square cube law. But yeah,
Yeah, but anyways, I was like, dog, if this thing is technically the size of New York and it's alive trying to capture her, it can move. Gravity doesn't, mess with it.
I'm trying to find the screenshot because I took screenshot
Okay,
of
okay.
some of the more metal ones, some of the more because some of them are ridiculous.
Yeah. Right, Traveler. What other games do can you remember of board games?
Ironically, Cards Against Humanity.
Oh, that one's fun.
That one was fun.
That one.
Also, Acero, no, I have not played Munchkin, whatever the fuck that is.
Munchkins.
Oh, once I find it, because I don't know why I'm struggling
I
to.
have no idea what the hell Acero's going on about.
I don't know why. Why are you talking to Acero? He's not here.
Yeah, he's talking to the echoes of Axero.
I don't know, Traveler. I think you need to drink your pills.
Sadly, Acero's been in my ear this whole time.
Oh wow, that must be a nightmare.
Oh, trust me, it is. It very much is.
What does your magic ear say right now?
That you're a prick.
The magic
That
concha.
doesn't sound like a pharaoh. Yeah, I think that's just your own mind talking to you.
Oh, yeah, that is my own mind talking to me.
Oh, I was talking about a pharaoh, but okay. Uh, man, what else? I tried to think of any other board game besides the typical D&D and stuff like that.
But yeah, we played D&D
Yeah,
and
that's
stuff.
obvious. That's that's our like one of the things we're doing on the channel. I don't know. I'm really trying to think of another board game. It's just hard.
I mean, I won't lie. I would love to play Bo- Borderlands, Baldur's Gate with you guys one day.
Baldur's Gate is gonna be fun.
It's
Yeah.
just it's gonna be a big project, and with
Uh,
me not having that much time, that's
yeah.
Cause I know who I'm gonna invite for that project.
who?
Uh, it's gonna be a friend of mine, and hopefully I can get the the more than
Yeah.
5 people uh on the game. Cause I know there's a mod for that. But I remember when we were playing, when I was playing with him, we always used to do the dumbest stuff, and also like we were doing the For Honor mode, like the one where you have
Mm-hmm.
one life. We were doing so well until life got in the way, and I stopped around almost at the end of Act 2, and I think they had to continue Act 3. But I was like, it's fine. You can use my character. He's a healer. But
They
yeah,
all
just
died, didn't they?
I am not sure. I mean,
Wait,
he's pretty smart.
I spaced out. Wait, what?
Oh, that I was playing Baldur's Gate with a few friends, and
Oh,
we
yeah.
had a funny moments. And yeah, I
I
know. I want to invite him.
I can't find it. Why can't I find it? It's been erased from
I
existence.
don't know what you're talking about, Jaxiam.
How? Is this possible?
Jaxiam, he's gone. Move on. I'm trying to think of what other board games I have played, because there are a
Hmm,
few.
okay, so when did we play? We played that day,
What day?
and I had the gun to prove it.
Okay, he has a gun. Uh, man,
How the heck? I can't find it. I took pictures of it.
I don't know what you're talking about, dog. It's probably your imagination.
Oh, it's because I sent it to the other group chat. That's why I can't find it.
A game that I
Yeah.
would be totally down to play is the one that Nicholas brought. I couldn't play it because I was
I really want to play it too. I couldn't play it either. We were at the grill.
yeah
We
we
were
were at the grill.
being
We were cooking.
Yeah. Hey, we got it working. We got it hot
Which
working.
only took us an hour to start a functioning grill. Our ancestors might have either been proud or disappointed.
Why not
It
both?
takes you an hour to start a grill?
Listen, dog, it
It
was
was a charcoal
it was a
grill, and we're
charcoal.
not
Oh,
used to
okay,
doing
okay.
it.
Yeah, don't think we're that dumb. Even though we kind of are.
I
Uh, I'm trying to think if
I
I
can't
played
find it.
any other board game because I know there's probably a few that I played in college and
That's
stuff like that.
insane. Yeah. I I feel like I'm in the Matrix.
You are in the Matrix. um,
It's somewhere in the depths of space.
what other games have you played, Traveler? Or at least that you a funny moment you remember?
In a board game specifically?
Dog, every time there's a board game, there's always something really funny happening.
Personally,
Yeah,
there. Well, it's every time I play Yu-Gi-Oh. Not Yu-Gi-Oh. Uno with a friend of mine,
yeah.
where he always thinks I'm cheating, and it's like, you have cards up your sleeve, dude. I'm wearing short sleeves because he's like, how are you losing cards and get all these draw twos? I'm like, I don't know. Why are you losing?
Just hide it under your skin. What's the worst that can happen?
Nah, we both know Traveler cheats from time to time.
Oh,
Um,
bullshit. Do I have to remind you of what you did to poor Strabimon?
Listen, dog.
uh,
Once we play Uno, I want to see if it's true that you hide cards under your sleeve.
Dude, the only way we can play Uno is basically online.
I know.
and we will check your sleeves.
We'll check your sleeve on the online game.
Oh my god. I don't I don't know. Like whatever I was trying to look for, it's lost of time.
Yeah.
And now I'm
There,
dying.
was also a moment where all my friends hated me playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I had decks that made them so pissy.
Yeah. That tends to happen. I mean, Jackson, do you know what is my most favorite deck in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Masters?
Yeah.
Which one is it?
I'm actually
Do
curious.
you want me to be honest, or do you want me to say the funny
The
ha-has?
funny hahas.
Okay. Um, Ojamas are your favorite.
No, those are not it.
Motherfucker, what?
Those are not it. That is a friend of mine.
Then what's your real
I
favorite?
want Jackson to say it.
They go like tutu la 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 la.
Karibo?
The Karibo deck. That is correct. That is the most peak deck that I have ever built. It took me passion to make my fluffy boys into what they are now. I have wrecked people's meta decks with my little
Hey,
Karibos.
Haribo, I
I
just have to tell
have
you one
broke
thing.
them.
I just have to tell you one thing. And this is a message from Axero in the distant past and future.
Uh huh.
Baseball kid.
That
Hexus?
shut him up.
Anyways, I don't know what he's talking
What?
about.
What happened?
There's nothing to talk about.
Jaxiam,
Baseball.
what happened
Shut up.
with
So
baseball?
we don't
Shut up!
make
Shut up! Don't say anything.
meta decks. We try not to, where they're not fun for us.
Yeah,
Hexus made the Karibo deck and it's really good.
yeah.
But Axero makes pretty good warrior decks too, and he made one around Baseball Kid and Rolandito, as we call him.
Rolandito.
I thought Baseball Kid was a pyro type monster.
Yes.
Exactly. He
Oh,
made a kind of pyro warrior deck. I say warrior because it's more in tune with what warrior decks used to do, where
That
it's like I beat
stupid
you up with strong
Phoenix,
monster.
that stupid Phoenix Gearfried and that baseball kid. I hate them.
oh, baseball kid's a warrior.
Wait, no.
He's a warrior.
Base. Yeah, he's a fire type, but he's a warrior.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Yeah.
Continue.
And essentially, the whole Karibo plan was, I will have Curry Babylon show up with a bunch of attack, and he would just get no diff by baseball kid.
Yeah, I use all of my Karibo to block all the fires, and then he's like, "I have the baseball kit yet." I'm like, "I have no Karibos," and I use all of my backup Karibos. I hate you, and then he used the baseball kit to finish me off.
Yeah.
Like it was like the impenetrable defense versus like an onslaught of attacks. Like
And
the
then the
Karibos did their job until I misused them.
and then I have a deck called Getting a Life because it's all based.
Dog. I
um,
I also hate that deck. That deck is boring. That deck is boring. I'm sorry.
I love you too. I love you
No,
too.
it's boring. Like,
I
dude,
love it.
dude, it is the most stupid deck because you don't do anything. You actually don't do anything. You just finish your turn, and I had to wait until I run out of cards.
So Getting a Life,
I'm
the way it works is, you have cards that block the backline and defend themselves. I've made a deck like multiple times, multiple variants, and I have the screenshots of them as they've progressed. Version 4.5 is the most effective one. I've made two
y-
different variants.
you made
Uh,
stall decks,
yes.
Yeah.
and I thought I was bad for making burn decks.
Nah, dog.
It burns and stalls.
No, dog.
Oh,
You don't
oh.
understand. Even if you burn him, it won't die.
What?
This guy almost reached like 50,000 life points at some point, if I'm not mistaken. I couldn't
Yeah.
do anything.
So if you set up the back line, you run Gingerbread House, you run yeah, Child's Play, and you run some other cards. So because you're running all of these and you run Cauldron of the Old Man, Cauldron of the Old Man gets counters, and you can use them to heal yourself or hurt the opponent. Gingerbread House makes sure that if something is stronger than 2,500, it dies and you get 500 health. Child's Play makes it so that if you have more than a certain amount of health, more than 10,000 health, no card you have on the field can be destroyed. And then you have Fire Princess, which every time you get healed, the opponent takes damage. And then you run the
The
Golden Scarab,
stupid golden scarab.
which gives you 500 life every time you start your turn. And when I start my turn,
Dog, Traveler, you wouldn't be laughing if you were there.
No,
Uh,
no, I've done worse.
No, no,
Yeah.
you haven't. I completely doubt
Yes,
it. No,
I have.
no. Listen, I have
Have
played.
you ever
Uh,
killed somebody before they could even do shit?
Yes,
no, that's normal. That's
that's
normal. The point of
normal.
my decks are not to win in turn one. They are there to stall the shit
No,
out of
the
you.
point of him is just not just beating you at Yu-Gi-Oh. It's beating your spirit. Because every
then-
time you think you're about to do some damage to this guy, he goes, "No, dog."
So I would run. I have two versions of it because one is meant to actually kill the opponent by running
Uh-huh.
cards that buff my cards. Since I run a lot of back row, I run old cards like I forget the name of it. It's the hold on, let me mana power. I run stuff like that.
Oh no.
Since I have a lot of backline, and I run Zeus because he's an XYC that works with this deck. Um, and then I run the fake Karibos, as he likes to call them, the scapegoats.
This fake Karibos.
So I just set up one card on the field in defense, set down in defense position, and if you text them, either I get Scapegoat, which lets me summon Link Karibo, and it's a loop, or it's another card that just helps me deny attacks when they're in the graveyard. I also run one of the nurse cards, which give me 200 health when they're in the graveyard. So
I don't like him.
and a lot of cards that let me like bring back things from the graveyard as well, or like straight up skip the attack phase of the opponent. Oh, attacking
God,
me is not worth it because I also run Magic Cylinder among Mystic Force.
God, Hexus will have Vietnam flashbacks with the Unfaith archetype then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
And
just I never liked doing meta decks, though I have made like a Buster Blader one that works really well. I don't know if by now it works well because it was back then and I
they
stopped playing
actually
Yu-Gi-Oh for a
recent
while.
they actually recently released support for both Gaia and Blackluster
Oh,
Soldier.
I love that.
Blackluster so hold up. I gotta go back.
Ugh. I gotta go back. No, but I made a
And
Buster Blader deck that's really good.
Man,
for Buster Blader, yeah, I think they gave him a fusion.
dog,
Got it.
I am a big fan of Blackluster Soldier. He's my boy.
Yeah, there's like
Blackluster
three
Soldier is
different
awesome.
variations of him now.
I know.
3 or 4. They even gave him a Link version.
Oh, and Link version. I didn't. That's nice.
Yeah. I mean, my main deck
Yeah.
is mostly for the Chaos Dragons.
How have we strayed so far? We were talking about board games. I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh technically, but um,
Yeah.
it. I don't know. I like Yu-Gi-Oh, but it gets to the point where if you don't draw the right cards in turn one, you lose, and that's why I didn't do a lot of meta stuff.
Yeah, meta.
Like
I found meta boring. Like
a lot
you
of
can't play fun anymore.
before Master Duel was a thing, before Duel Links was a thing, there was Dueling Network where you could make decks for free,
Yeah.
and
Oh yeah.
me, Axero, and Flarius made decks based on the main characters. I made one based on Kaiba. Axero made one on Yugi, and Flarius made one based on Joey.
I'm sorry.
Why are you laughing?
Because I remember Flareon's when I was using the Neos deck.
Oh yeah.
I still remember the Jubel fusion with Neos. Oh dude, he was like, "Wait, why did I get damage? Why didn't it die?" It's like because he's Neos. Neos built different. It's like, "What
Yeah.
is this?" And then he reads it. Oh, that's dumb.
But essentially we made them based on the series, which we had to get rid of so many monster cards when making these official variants of Yugi, Kaiba, and Joey's deck, because there's a lot of useless monster cards and barely any traps or spells. Oh, we made them work. We even did it with the Seal of Orichalcus.
Yeah.
Orichalcum.
Why is everyone so addicted to that fucking card?
We were trying to be accurate to like one of their final decks. We weren't like.
I mean, and
It's not even that good a card. It's
not.
okay.
I mean, if it was like the ones that were never actually
Released, yeah.
released, like the second and the third one, maybe it would have been cool. I remember like in the card shop, they did have like the ones that were really hard to find. That it was like the seal, the giant, like the one that looks like a
Yeah.
Shakuamon, and the second and third seal. I remember those. They actually had those.
Oh, I didn't think about this, but Jenga technically a board game as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jenga. I would be really competitive with Jenga.
I was okay with it. I was just good at it.
Honestly, I'm surprised we haven't brought up chess or checkers either.
Why would we?
Just we went to the card game side of things.
Why would we?
I don't know. I
I
don't
suck
know,
at
but
I suck at chess, and checkers is. It,
checkers is easy.
I know. I still suck at it.
I'm weirdly not like, oh my god, I'm the best, but I'm good at checkers. That chess, I can play it pretty well. Okay, no, you're not in this episode.
What is that supposed to mean?
No, not you. I'm just saying.
Don't threaten me. Uh, but yeah,
um,
I don't
one.
know.
Uh, did any of you ever try to compete? Because I did, and I was not good at it.
What?
At chess, at other schools or anything like that.
No. I recently started learning how to play chess. Why would I ever go to a competitive like school event?
I did it for middle school.
Nah, dog. I don't have the brain capacity to play chess.
What about
Like,
you, Traveler?
Uh, to be honest, chess wasn't my thing.
Mm,
yeah, I get it now, but I don't have that four dimensional like brain that.
like thinking 5 steps ahead.
Yeah, no.
It's not that bad. It's
No, I get it. It's just that for me, it just doesn't pop out like that.
I know.
What is that supposed to mean?
I'm saying I know, as in I understand what you're saying. Not I know, as in like I know your brain can't do that. Your brain does interesting, creative things. You're okay.
Compliments will take you everywhere, Jaxiam. Continue. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. But but yeah.
Oh my god. Um, I don't know. Oh wait, you guessed everybody, but we didn't ask you. Do you have a favorite board game?
Me?
No, no. Hexus.
Wait, me?
Yes.
Oh, not really. Not that I can think of. I mean, I probably Yu-Gi-Oh, but again, it's more. It's one of those things that uh, I don't know, dog. Like
How dare none of you mention D&D as your favorite? No, I'm joking.
I mean, yeah,
Uh,
okay. If it's like that, yeah, sure, D&D. But I don't think that counts as a
it's a
as. I
tabletop
know
role
it's a
playing game.
table
I know.
tit, yeah. But it's a board game, like the ones that you only play like one day and have like your entire friends and family hate you and persecute you and hunt you down like a rabid dog that you are. Yeah, no, like I don't really have a favorite.
I need to relearn dominoes because I used to know how to count in
I,
dominoes.
I was playing dominoes the other night with a family member of my brother's girlfriend. He kicked our asses.
Of course.
It's like I was like I'm pretty good, and then I met like some people. I'm like, oh, so I'm not even at the top. I'm like in the middle.
Yeah, that
I
happens.
like that. I like seeing that there's like a higher place to reach.
I don't know. That I used to count in dominoes and be pretty good at it, but I stopped playing for a long time. So
It's not that hard.
I know there's a lot of board games that I enjoy playing, but not like a lot of them cause people to stop talking to me, and I don't know why.
I don't know what you're talking about. Who are you? But yeah, board games are fun.
How hectic would it be if we played Clue?
I have never played Clue. I think
Okay,
I,
but
I
if we
actually I
found,
think I played
Mainly.
once, but it was so long ago.
because it's like it's a murder mystery game where we have to guess who or what happened to that person, that player.
I mean, if
Um,
if you and I put our brains together, we could probably solve it.
what if I'm the one that died?
Well, dog, I wouldn't. I would probably guess it. Probably not. It depends. It all depends. Because I can either be super right or just super wrong. Like, I don't mean it in a like, oh yeah, no one, yeah, that's everyone gets. I'm like, no, like there are people that are like in the middle, but either I take a context and take it to the far left
The
or
problem
the
is
far
if we
right.
add a layer to it, right? If we add a layer to it and we played as our Digimon characters, Solus would not help anyone.
Oh no,
Solus would I can solve this on my own. I don't need your help.
yeah, he would,
It's just
he would.
To be honest, with Alex's stats, I feel like he would probably be the Sherlock Holmes in the fucking group.
his perception.
Yeah,
His perception
Yeah,
is crazy.
my God, when Goramon somehow goes ultimate,
Oh my
he's
god.
gonna he's gonna be able to roll 30s with a 19.
What?
Oh yeah, did I not tell you?
Oh
I get
god.
another +1 and to my perception, and that's doubled. Which he already has a +3 to perception, so +4 makes that an
It's
8,
insane.
and he's already got a +3 to brains knowledgeably, so that's +11
I
if I'm
see,
doing my
I
math.
see. So you're a cheater.
You're a
So
cheater.
19 plus 11, that's 30.
All
How
right,
would Solus react if he could break the fourth wall and see people's stats?
he would be like, that's cheating. That has to be cheating. Even with my critical mind, that's cheating.
Alex just comes out of the fucking computer screen.
Oh my
Uh,
god.
but yeah, I guess.
Speaking of board games,
Yeah.
have any of you ever tried to make your own?
No.
No.
No, I could
I I
if I put
I,
my brain into it.
I did, but it wasn't like it was a school project. They had us make our own board games, and it was something super simple. As
All right, you see
oh
this
god,
gun? Flip it around, and there's only one bullet
no.
inside. Oh no.
I think they would call you to Child Protective Services or something at that point,
What?
because
Nah.
I was like in elementary school when I did that. Imagine an elementary school doing a student doing that.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, at least for, you know, United States. But yes, dear audience, what is your favorite board game? I am quite
And
interested. And tell us a funny
yeah,
moment. You have to.
these um not only that, I apologize for our dear Hexus's mistake on a full podcast episode before.
Oh,
Um
we'll get on the
he
next one.
apologizes too, right? Hexus?
I'm sorry.
Like you mean it, sir.
I am sorry that I didn't put audio on the video. I thought that it was there. I usually do it, and I usually start recording before actually start recording, and I completely forgot.
Hexus is getting forgetful in his old age.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't worry, you'll get it first.
And it's okay.
Yeah.
I have two old men here, and they'll be fine. It's okay. They'll be well taken care of. They'll be fed properly, and they will definitely not be abused for their social security stuff.
What's social security, dog? I have nothing on my name.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this other episode of the Knights Gathering podcast. I hope that you are well, that you do not touch any virtual fires or real fires for that matter, and that you have a lovely time. I've been Jaxiam. This one over here, this new member to this podcast who is drawn and not digitally made by AI, Traveler.
Hello?
And this one here,
It's I, Gabriel. Hi.
person, who is definitely stable and does not need to chill, sit on the log, and it'd be fine with
I'm
being in an
still
AI
I'm
image.
still clenching my ass to not touch the wood.
You don't have the context for that,
I know
sir.
this is what makes it funnier.
Like I said, I hope you guys have a lovely time. Comment any new ideas for podcasts that you might like, whether they are chaotic or not.
Yeah.
Better.
Of
No,
course. Of course.
no religion or politics, though, please.
Yet.
Mm,
Anyways, may God bless you all. Have a wonderful day, week, year. Let's keep expanding.
minute, second.
Why so short?
They
Anyways,
know.
goodbye, people. Anything
And
you want to
you,
say?
Gerald over there.
They do not know who Gerald is.
They
Who are
should.
you looking at?